cat is out of the bag when it comes to Henry Cavill coming into the mix. How much did you have to do with that, mister? And what do you know about Man of Steel 2?
Well, here's what I can tell you. I can tell you that the whole goal and initiative of Black Adam was to build out the DC universe by introducing not only Black Adam, but the entire JSA. Five superhero characters, new superhero characters in one movie, and also, as I have been saying all along, there's an ethos that we at $7 have. $7 Productions. Myself, my co-founder Danny Garcia, and Hiram Garcia, and that is, we always put the fans first. Audience comes first. So for years, audiences have been so passionate and vocal about, we've established Black Adam as the most powerful and unstoppable force on our planet. But the fans have been so passionate about, well, where, and as we have been, where's the most unstoppable and where's the most unstoppable force in the universe? Where is he? Well, just like I fought hard for Black Adam for 15 years, Danny has been fighting for 6 years, Hiram has been fighting for 6 years, 15 years. We've all been fighting for this moment, so I will say this. Welcome home.
What can comic book fans of these kind of deeper cut characters really look forward to in enjoying the movie?
I think they're going to see all of the nods. They're going to see the respect that we have for the character. They're going to find the Easter eggs. And they're going to see an end credit that speaks to what's been in the past, but acknowledges what's to come.
Obviously, he's been teasing a Superman showdown at some point. Is that a couple of minutes, hours, a whole other movie? How long would that battle need?
Look, I think if those guys cross paths, it's really not just about a showdown. Of course, that's probably going to happen, but there's much more we would want to do. We like to really think about the long game, and we like to think about some really interesting long-form storytelling with two characters that are so polar opposite, but kind of from the same place in terms of power and approach. So if we're able to pull that off some way, someday, if those guys cross paths, it's not going to be a quick thing. We have some big ambitions for that.
DC is looking for its Kevin Feige, its film chief still. Would you be up to that role?
You're very kind to ask that question. I think the best position that I could be for DC is one as advisor, where I can help, and I can help greatly. I love DC. It's in my blood as a little boy. I grew up loving the Super Friends, specifically Superman. I saw my first Black Adam comic, and it was arresting to me. His face was intense, he looked cool, he looked different, badass, and he had brown skin. So automatically I was relating to him. So I am DC through and through, and in the spirit of growing out the DC universe, I'm here to help in any way I can, including looking for and finding that right leader or leaders.
So, it was the world premiere of Black Adam last night in New York City, and we've got lots of early reaction spoilers and multiple other things. We've got cast talking about what is going on in the future, what is going on in this movie. The Rock's been asked if he wants to be the head of DC. So, yo, what is good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, pop culture-based content that we do on a daily basis. If you could, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know down below, are you hyped for Black Adam? Also, if you could check us out on Instagram at Warstu, that would be amazing to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Also, check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, because apparently I've got no clout over there. Right, let's go over some of these reactions for the movie, and then we'll go over what was said via The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. So, let's break it down. And it's worth saying, as I am one of the people that usually go to early press screeners, red carpet events, the people that go to these kind of events are overly cordial with their response because this isn't a review, it's a reaction, it's a hype train. They say the most ambiguous, the loudest things to try and get their quote from their publication or YouTube creator or whatever to get their headline on an advert for the movie. So you got to consider that when you consider the reactions. So Eric Davis said this: DC Black Adam rocks, tons of actions, characters you instantly invested in, and terrific pacing. Dwayne Johnson finds a great balance in being medicine and badass, but also empathetical. Especially loved Hawkman. And Pierce Brosnan, Dr. Fate, more Justice Society America movies, please. Ben Randolph, the DC TV show. Someone who I know personally. So let's go over what he said. Black Adam is DC's most action-packed film to date. It's a non-stop thrill ride and it's all about spectacle. And it knows it. There is barely any time to breathe or even talk. The Rock is perfect Black Adam. Plus, Pierce Brosnan is a standout. The film will leave fans buzzing. So, Scott D. Mendelson. Black Adam is everything I hoped it would be and more. A Snyder-esque anti-hero spectacle that delivers big actions and impressive set pieces. Dwayne Johnson transforms into the Black Adam role. He was born to play. Pretty good reaction. Brandon Davis. Black Adam is built on some epic non-stop actions. It made me want a sequel with a smoother story immediately. When it moves, it's straight shooting of adrenaline. The characters are dope, especially Teeth Adam and Dr. Fate. It's a badass film. Joseph from, it says Joel Illuminati. I presume he's from the Illuminati. Black Adam is a game changer. This is DC's Comics movie I've been waiting years for. It did not disappoint. The Rock is electrifying, brutal as Black Adam. This is what I wanted Black Adam to be. The action in this film is non-stop. Seeing the GSA on the big screen was a thrill. Cool. Sean Kane, verified, had to go through a metal detector for Black Adam. New York screening, petty, it's bad. No emotional depth, zero sense for the main character, and dull CGI battles. Now, it's always worth putting good and bad ones in here. So, my scary cornered coward verified. The Rock is terrific in Black Adam, which includes a heartly amount of real-world touchstones. Most effective is to reinforce the need for heroes in Black Adam. Director lays out building blocks for larger grand universe action. It's lively and big in scale. Well, we know there's a lot of big set pieces. So, at next best picture, Black Adam struggles to find its footing at first, but once a Justice Society enters, it becomes more fun to watch. Dwayne Johnson's anti-hero presence, an intriguing new dynamic to the DCEU, solid visual effects, weak villain, post-credit got the biggest reactions. Austin Rick. Black Adam is a massive DC album. The action is brutal. Dwayne Johnson delivers on his promise of shifting the DCEU in a different direction. The story itself is up and down at certain scenes. Don't pack the intended punch. Although there are moments that fans will love. So that's some kind of general overview of what some people thought. There was some good, there was some bad in there, but it is what it is. An early reaction is an early reaction. The biggest, I guess you could say, takeaways from these early reactions is, if you love it, you love it. If you didn't, you didn't. And if you didn't love it, there's some comments about the CGI, some comments about the villain being weak, some comments about the overall plot not making much sense. I could sit here and go over multiple more reactions, but it does seem somewhat promising. Everyone is hyping the post-credit scene. Now, I would normally give a spoiler warning, but sorry, let's do it. Careful, spoilers. I don't want to ruin your life because we already know what's happening. Henry Cavill is returning, and I'm quite surprised how they're almost using this Henry Cavill Superman post-credit scene to market the movie, because Danny Garcia and The Rock, literally in interviews from, I think it's Variety and ET, said, "Welcome home, Henry Cavill." So, 6 years in the making, Danny Garcia said. But people said this Henry Cavill scene was a last minute in the summer. No, probably what happened was him actually filming it was only happened months ago. But when you see how little he's actually in it, it makes sense. It didn't really need much time. So yeah, The Rock's wanted to do this for 6 years. So when The Rock's team, Danny Garcia, Hiram Garcia, commissioned Boss Logic and paid him thousands of dollars to draw the image of Henry Cavill Superman destroying Black Adam 2 years ago, and we made the video going, yo, this is going to play out. It played out, and I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. It is interesting. I am really looking forward to this movie. because there are some good reactions, there are some bad reactions. But I'm one of the people who usually get to go to early press screeners and stuff, so I know how the game works. You don't want to annoy said studio, so most people don't have the cojones to give an honest review. I'm not saying everyone doesn't give honest reviews, but let's be honest. I know how the game works. I'm here to tell you no BS. A lot of people that go to screeners don't tell you the actual truth. What will happen is they'll say, yo, this is amazing. Go to their actual full review on the 18th when the embargo lifts properly, because this is just social media reaction. It's not an overall kind of, let's say, if I actually loved it reaction. But the post-credit scene will have fans, Superman fans, DC fans, hyping, because I'm really looking forward to this. And that's what's going to happen. So I played some clips before the video started. The Rock basically is like, yeah, long process to get Henry in it, but he's in it. He says pretty much he doesn't want to take over as the head of DC Studios because obviously he works on lots of other projects. But I think what could happen is if he is invested, like he is, $7 Productions, his partner with WB on this movie, obviously $7 Productions would be behind Man of Steel 2. When asked about it, it's clear that The Rock, Hiram Garcia, Danny Garcia, if this movie bangs, and it's going to because they will literally leak the scene, it's already on there if you want to see it, is The Rock said he's going to be an advisor to what else is going forward. So it's clear there's going to be some head comes in for DC Studios, but The Rock, the Garcias, pretty much are going to be running the show, which tells you Man of Steel 2 is inbound. And as The Rock says, welcome home, Henry Cavill. He's back. He might not be back for long. Careful, spoilers don't ruin your life. Guys, the leaked description was bang on, and it's not a very long scene, but it is a stellar scene when you do see it. So like always, guys, let me know what do you think about these reactions. And remember, reactions are just reactions. The full review comes out on the 18th. The embargo lifts then, and then you'll really see what your favorite social media people, and you'll see what they actually really think on the 18th. And I guarantee their review won't be as good as the impression, the reaction, because they want to get their headline on a bus, on a billboard, somewhere in the advertisement. And that is the whole reason why people come out and say, the best DC movie ever. You'll hear lots of headlines like that. I don't know if it is. I'm just being transparent and honest because, as I said, guys, over the last 5 years, I've been to many of these kind of events. So that is basically what happens with the reactions. They want tweets, they want retweets, they want likes, they want their social media posts to blow up to help promote the movie, which is cool because if you're a DC fan, like I know you will be if you're on this channel, and if you're on this video, you want the movie to bang because, guess what? If it bangs, we're definitely going to get to see Black Adam versus Superman at some point. But as Hiram Garcia said, it isn't going to be the next movie. Not even close. But Man of Steel 2 is definitely coming. It might not be called Man of Steel 2, but it would be the second Superman movie with Henry Cavill. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. So close to hitting 22,000 followers over there. I'd be much appreciated if you could follow me over there. Check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, close to 4,000 over there. That would really, really appreciate it. And more importantly, subscribe to this YouTube channel full of realist news, reviews, breakdown, theories, fan theories, everything in between. And I will catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch you later.